That Christ has redeemed us from the law. Now, we have to understand that Paul fought until he fought and they explained, because the people came with many belief. You know, they call it syncretism. It's a mixture of belief, mixture of belief or system. It's syncretism. And he had to defend with the message of grace. So now, we, in our season, we have to understand we are not under the law anymore. The law is gone. We are under the grace. Now, we have to understand how this grace works. This grace is activated by salvation. When we bring people to the Lord, they automatically fall under grace. You see, you don't pray for grace. You become in the grace. When you accept Christ, grace is activated. You don't have to accept Christ plus praying for grace. No. It's a package. Grace is a package when you sign salvation. When you sign, accept Jesus in my life. You have signed to enter in this new contract with Jesus. And because you enter in this contract with Jesus, grace is the package. I was explaining, like people go to the contract for cell phone. The package is the airtime and the data they receive every month. So when you accept Christ, the package is grace. The package is the Holy Spirit that you receive that will be controlling every movement that you are doing, that you don't need people to remind you what is sin, what is not sin, or people to remind you, you must pray now, you must love God now. Those things is, if you see somebody that have to be reminded to love God, have to be reminded to pray, have to be reminded to go and preach, have to be reminded, that person, salvation is under a big question mark. We have to understand that when you accept Christ, everything becomes automatic. I'm not saying you will not feel weak, but I'm saying you cannot be weak every day. You can only be weak in a while after certain circumstances have happened to you. And you don't need to be followed by anyone. You don't have to be followed, encouraged by the church every day. No. If the church has to encourage you every day, when are you going to encourage the others? When are you going to go and preach the word? Because in Jerusalem, people were giving their life to Christ today. There were no time to meet and keep on encouraging you. The next day, there is persecution. People have to run. Wherever they were running, they were going to preach the gospel. How did they do that? Because they had the salvation. And the salvation brought the grace. You understand? Some of them were preaching things that they don't even understand. They don't even know. Like Philip, he was preaching. I don't think he knew everything he was doing. He was also baby Christian. But he went there, he preached, he brought people to the Lord in Samaria. He didn't know much. And then come the apostle who worked with Jesus, who had information. They come to organize whatever he did. You understand? So you don't have to sit and learn and learn and learn and learn. Week after week, the year finished. You're just sitting in the church, learning. If you are Christian, if you have given your life to Jesus Christ, you will see that what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is to learn is good, but be active. You must give your life to Christ. When you give your life to Christ, you will see that as you are learning, you are also active.